Live at 5.
Welcome back. I'm Dan Marries. Supporters of medical marijuana are hoping the third time's a charm. A group trying to get the issue before voters this November turned in 250,000 signatures this morning in Phoenix. If just more than half of them are valid, voters will get to decide the issue a third time. KOLD News 13's Bud Foster joining us live from the Arizona Cancer Center in Midtown with more. Bud.
Well, Dan, if medical marijuana passes here in the state of Arizona, many of the patients who come here to the Arizona Cancer Center would be able to fill out these medical marijuana registry application forms. Now, 14 states already allow it, a dozen or so thinking about it, including Arizona. Now, Arizona has already passed medical marijuana, did back in 1996, again in 1998, but the state lawmakers never allowed it to take effect. But things have certainly changed.
Many people were already thinking that medical marijuana was legal in Arizona.
John Gettel uses medical marijuana to control leg spasms from a near-fatal car accident 10 years ago, one which put him in the hospital for 6 months. As he personally collected hundreds of the signatures to put the issue on the ballot once again, he encountered a few raised eyebrows.
They had remembered voting for it, they had remembered it passing, they can already get marijuana when they really want it, and so they think it's legal. So many people were pretty surprised that we were out there collecting signatures.
No longer is the state legislature allowed to overturn the initiative, and no longer is the U.S. Justice Department prosecuting medical marijuana patients. Things are different today than when Arizona became one of the first states to pass medical marijuana nearly 15 years ago. The big difference this time is doctors will not be allowed to prescribe marijuana. They can only recommend it.
This bill was carefully crafted using the best language of the other 14 medical marijuana states, using the best ideas from those states.
State lawmakers are preparing for passage. Polling shows strong support. The lawmakers, who are in a budgetary bind now, recently passed a bill to tax medical marijuana. Advocates are pleased about the voter initiative, but they are dismayed about the tax.
I don't approve, but if that's going to pass the bill, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and tax it. I don't think it's fair that medical marijuana would get taxed, but not a pharmaceutical drug.
Now, doctors will not be able to prescribe marijuana. They will only be able to recommend it. They can't prescribe it because it's still an illegal drug. And patients would only have access to it. They will still have to set up the dispensaries, and no one knows how that's going to work yet. And by the way, the Secretary of State has 20 days to determine if there are enough valid signatures to get it on November's ballot. At the Arizona Cancer Center, I'm Bud Foster, KOLD News 13, live local 8 breaking.